in State College, PA for the Transylvania Epic 5-day mountain bike stage race, and this is the start of stage 2. It's what they call the Queen stage, so every stage race has, their hardest, longest day, and today is that day, which I'm happy about, that it's early in the race. But yesterday we got a little taste of what the rocks are going to be like, and it is gnarly. It's a savage course, so I'm hoping, yesterday I finished 6th female, so I'm hoping to get top 5 in the GC. I think going into this, I've only really started training March since the injury, and I was hoping that this stage race would kind of throw me into some fitness moving forward through the season, so I just need to remember that and keep that in perspective, but I'm excited to see what the rest of it holds. I gotta go get warmed up now.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Everybody's still tired from yesterday, it sounds like. All right, quick couple notes for you. If you've ridden here before, if you know No Name Trail, it's towards the end of the race.
Sealed. I definitely think I hit a rock.
Okay.
Do a little extra. Thank you. Go get her. Good luck, Emily.
So I grew up about an hour and a half from here. I live down south now, but I used to ride mountain bikes, race mountain bikes a couple times when I was younger. Did a couple races, and somehow I thought being a race director was going to be a great idea. And, I kind of thought it was simple, just show up, put some arrows out there, send a couple emails, but it's a lot of work. Really rewarding after the end of the day when, 100 people, thank you for a great day, even after you put them through some misery and stuff like that. So our race here is kind of unique. It's out of a Boy Scout camp here in central Pennsylvania. So everybody stays here. Not everybody, but they have the option to stay here, whether they stay in a tent, upgrade into a cabin. We have 26 different states represented this year, 4 different countries. Some guys come here every year. There's some guys, this is their vacation. They come and be miserable for 5 days. They're good miserable, but so we just kind of tweak it every year, try to make it better, make it different for the guys that come every year so they're not riding the same thing. Because obviously you do the same thing, get boring for them and repetitive. So I mean, the main goal is just to try to make it the best day we can for him. I met Kaitlyn and Blane February 2021. They came to a 2-day race I do in Uwharrie National Forest in North Carolina. So that's actually the first time I came across them. Kind of one of those just kind of clicked, had a good time hanging out with them on the weekend, you know, getting to know them during the race and all that. They came back again this year in February 2022. That's when Kaitlyn just got done with that injury from the ski accident. So Blane just raced. Kaitlyn was just there rooting Blane on for the weekend. So, and then they were lucky enough to be able to come to this one on a sponsor spot. Definitely some good competition here. I guess this will be the third race I've seen Kaitlyn do. So it's definitely some tough ladies ahead of her that she's definitely doing well against. So just continue with it. She can definitely go farther.
30 miles.
You go on your left.
I'm gonna go on the left.
Thank you.
There you go.
You got it.
Left coming up.
Race.
You got it.
Thank you, Carmine. Could I get a signal report, please? Roger. Keep your light.
Dude, that looks cool.
Find my business eggs. That last like
That was just me.
Oh yeah, that's our best.
It was really fun. RV winter is pretty. It's so different. Everything was like really tight. The ferns were gorgeous and hard. Made a couple mistakes in like the first 10 miles and then the legs came around and then they went away again and then they came back. I've only been training really since like March and kind of on and off. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I just wanted to use this to like throw myself into fitness and I think we're accomplishing that.
I feel.
It was a lot slower than I wanted it to be.
They said you were like up there at 8.2, blow up.
Yeah.
Dang.
Hard.
No bats or issues or nothing.
I thought I potentially flatted and then checked it at 8.2 and it was good. And then so many people passed me on this last section.
That
Like,
was hard.
my back.
That was
I don't
really
know how
hard.
much more the back can take.
2 more days, hopefully.
I'm getting tired though, I'm getting sloppy. So, I wanted to do this about 20 miles in. That was the beginning of the end. Well, the second aid station was at 25 miles? Or was the second aid?
Yeah, like 25, 24. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that was the beginning of the end. Up until that point, I was pretty stoked. I was like, my goal through this was to kind of like figure out the point at which I would blow up. So mission accomplished today because I blew hard up that climb. But I moved up a spot, so that was good. Went from 6th to 5th. And one minor crash. Blane already switched it, but I lost a boa and that popped off and I was super scared because I had heard horror stories, you know, when you lose that cinch, you can't put as much power down, but I got lucky that it was this one and not this first one because that one really holds your foot down. That's why that's why Blane is prepared and brought a second pair of shoes and was able to switch that out. It's exciting because, like I said, I didn't really start riding again after the injury until March, and even then it's been pretty inconsistent. So, all in all, I guess I'm happy. 4,800 feet.
Yeah, that's about what I had.
29.9 miles.
No, that's...
It was more than that.
It was 34 and a half.
Wow. I don't know why that was so off.
It's so off.
So off. Okay, now for the training peaks analysis. So in 4 hours and 15 minutes, only 1,900 calories. Surprising. Normalized power 158. Yeah, that last climb got me.
A little post-race meal.
Go, Chris. Whoa, you alright? You okay?
Hey, look at me like that. That rope climb at the end was actually nice.
Yeah. I liked it better than yesterday.
On the jacket. Cool.
Oh.
How are those rocks? Those wet rocks.
I mean, I rode stuff and didn't think I'd be able to ride.
That's good.
And then I like had a demoralizing wreck on something that was silly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it bad?
I walked a bit after that.
Yeah.
And then whenever we got to any gravel, I was like, oh, we saw bear. It ran right out in front of Luli. Like, you had to slammed on your brakes. Oh, it was huge.
I think it was a baby though. It was pretty small. We were like, but it was just as scared of startled by us as we were by it. Like it went like when it ran out of the woods. It was really cute.
It's on my phone.
What a day. Easy day tomorrow, baby.
You did the same time I did on the enduro. I was going
Let's
slow.
go.
I'm not gonna high five to that.
No.
Alright, what's for dinner?
We're doing some potatoes, some... Oh, we need to slice up this bread for a little appetizer.
Some snacks.
Some vegan sausage, some... Oh, we can do a salad. We probably need some greens.
A little salad would be good, not too much fiber for the
Yeah.
race.
We eat, like I said, non-dairy cheese and like vegan sausage. So we eat primarily plant-based. I think a lot of people think that it's for specifically like performance gains, but honestly, we eat this way just because we care about overall health. And it's crazy how some people will go to certain lengths to work out and do these other things and for the sake of health, but neglect a good nutritious diet. It just blows my mind. I saw it all the time in the personal training world with the general population, and a lot of it is when you're raised on a certain diet, you don't know any better. But honestly, the food just tastes so good. People think we just eat salads all the time, and it's so not true.
I think that I perform better when I don't eat meat and dairy. So.
Oh, 100%.
Just clarifying from what you said earlier.
You recover better. All right, what do I need to do? Oh, there's another cutting board.
What else are we having?
I'm gonna cut the sausage, and I feel like we can just put that in the same pan.
Yeah, probably.
We said we're not doing rice. We have to
We could do we could do lentils. I'd like to get some of that. Get some more carbs in that. Yeah. Nice little side. Do we have any? What seasonings do we have?
I don't have that much. We could put red pepper.
That'll work. All of it.
I just didn't bring that many spices for this trip.
Where do we
You
have?
said half a cup is good.
That'll work.
As the days go on, it actually gets hard to eat.
Yeah, eating breakfast this morning was difficult.
Yeah. You just take so much junk. I mean, it's not junk, just quick consuming carbs on the bike. Your gut is put through the ringer. So pretty much all grains and dried beans is a 2-to-1 ratio, so that makes it really easy. So half cup lentils, 1 cup of water. Boil it. When it boils, stick it on a simmer.
Just one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, and the jalapeno, it's gone.
I'll do the cutting. I'll just eat.
Yeah, I do all the cooking at home anyway, so
That's not true.
might as well continue that in the van.
That's audience won't believe that.
Usually don't.
Oh. Definitely not. This is especially in here, not one of those clean as you go cooks. Just kind
I
of
am.
tornado through the kitchen. I mean, I always clean up at the end.
The next day.
Sometimes. You know, you have to prioritize your energy, you know. At the end of a big ride, there's only so much I can do. Sometimes cleaning is not on that list of priorities.
Yeah, my parents they didn't understand the van thing at first. They definitely understood us wanting to like travel, adventure, and like ride and do different things. But I think when we told them we were gonna buy a van and build it, they didn't understand it first. And then the first time my dad saw it, he's like, yeah, this looks like something you guys would be into. So they like quickly kind of slightly started to understand, or at least why we were interested.
My mom's biggest concern is where I'm gonna shower. So I think it's just like absolutely unheard of. She doesn't even really like camping, so I didn't really expect
Yeah, I
them to
don't think she
understand.
fully understands.
So happy that I have a husband that can provide for me, and then plot twist, we're moving into a van.
Yeah.
Hate to be cliche, but it's like it is a lifestyle,
Yeah.
and there's so many like awesome people that we will meet along the way.
Yeah.
That have the same mindset.
Like at the end of the day, it is just like recreation and fun, but there's something about like, you know, working hard between the races and then showing up at the race, and like you might not be the fastest, but you get to like show what you've been working on, and you get to meet so many cool people and be in different places. So it's like also fun to be competitive. I don't think I could live without it. It'd be really hard. Yeah.
We haven't taken that many extended trips, but every time we get in the van, it's just like a sigh of relief. Like, we wish we could do it right now. We're very ready. Really no concerns. And if we have anything that we might question, we'll just figure it out on the way.
But every time we go, it's harder and harder for me with work. Just missing a lot of stuff, like not seeing things developed. You know, things aren't finished yet. So definitely need the rest of the year to like get that done so I don't have to worry about it, because it's really hard to keep up.
It's been exciting to see. You know, we had this big idea but to see God's hand in it and everything just kind of fall into place, like being stressed about the house and then the house sold, you know, even taking it back to when we originally wanted to do the van, not being able to find a van, and then we found like the perfect van.
Yeah.
And then just all these little things that are just slowly starting to work themselves out. So I'm not really...
Yeah, there hasn't been any like real obstacles, which is definitely like promising and encouraging. You know,
we're just kind of leaning into that going forward, where we don't really know what to expect. You know, especially
part of the fun.
Yeah. I honestly, I don't know how I did yet. There was definitely a point where I wanted to stop, so I think that would have been a failure if I actually did.
Yes.
And this year, you know, with the leg break in December and then not really training up until March, and then even then kind of inconsistently, I didn't really know what to expect. I would just hoped that I would finish and that it would throw me into some fitness. But now that there's a chance that I can potentially finish in the top 5, I think there's a little bit of pressure with that, positive pressure, but we'll see.
In third place with a time of 2:58.45, Libby Sheldon. Second place with a time of 2:55.12 from Benton, Virginia, Emily Warner.
I just think the most important thing is to have fun. And if you set process goals for yourself, but you don't set this final limit, and you give yourself room to see what's possible, like, God can do incredible things with that.
Did you have fun today?
Well, a certain type of fun.
I think day 1 might have been the closest thing to a failure. I got like 2 hours in and then just like absolutely had nothing left in the legs, and I didn't pace it very well. So, but it was a learning, like Kaitlyn said, like you're always learning. So while it might have been close to a failure, it definitely wasn't, because I benefited from that and then was able to tweak the next 2 days and had a really good day today.
For the GC, in third place, Brad Schultz. Second place, Vincent.
The longer I get into a race, like I feel better, and it's odd. Like today, the third day, I had my best power for the day, like of the previous 2 days. So, like I don't know where I placed. I don't know if they've got those in yet, but like definitely had like my best day of the week today. Like the bike was feeling really good, like getting used to these crazy rocks that are here. So like the handling was well. So I was really happy and confident with how the day went, and I think that the placing on today will kind of show. And I hope that that continues for the next 2 days, the last 2 days.
All day.
Just to see Blane at the finish line, to get that ice cold Coke, you know, there is a sense of achievement. And I feel like I didn't have that when I was running after a race. It was just kind of like, okay, what's next? But like doing crazy things like this out on the bike, I finally learned to like take a second and like be grateful like that I was able to do that, and get excited for the next day.
In fifth place, with a total combined time of 16:38 from Forest, Virginia, Kaitlyn Maddox.
Saturday night, they did the overall GC podium, which means they went 5 deep on the podium, and I actually got a podium spot, which was unexpected. I mean, I had hoped for it. I've been watching the results every day and hoping I would make that 5th spot, but honestly, I just feel like, you know, not to discount it, I'm happy with it, but there were just like 4 strong women, so I was just like the 5th one that came through, so I mean, it was cool to get a podium spot, and hopefully next year we'll work our way up into that top 3. When you have so many races on the calendar, it's hard to reflect on all of them individually. You're just like, one is done, moving on to the next race. That was only my second stage race, so learning not to just survive through it, but actually push every day, and actually, you know, you can surprise yourself with what you're actually capable of, and stop trying to pace yourself through things, and finish with, you know, you can't worry about finishing with enough for tomorrow, because tomorrow is tomorrow. So just leave it all out there each and every day, and see how long you can hang on. Stage racing is just a beast in itself because it's 5 days of consecutive racing. We had done Breck Epic before, which was 6 days, and that was at altitude. And honestly, this was just as hard. It didn't have the altitude, but the rock and the terrain was just wild, and some unexpected weather in there. So when we were up on the ridge, we were just getting pounded with rain, and riding wet rock like that is character building, to say the least.
God.
The important bike thing, always going to the best. That we sold the house. Yeah. I think that was the biggest thing. So everybody thinks it's cool. We're moving somewhere else.
It's been cool to see what doors open for us that we just walk through, and then if it's not meant to be, that door is clearly shut. It kind of takes the pressure off of us. We don't really have to.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Packing the last couple days has been intense because we left it all to like the last second because we like were using everything. So like last night and this morning was late nights and early mornings, but we got it done. And
it's been cathartic getting rid of stuff.
Yeah, that's actually nice.
And like when you realize
downsizing, helping us
how
move into the van.
How little you actually need.
That's the dreaded ski stuff. Maybe to be never used again. Well, I don't think I'm very sentimental. You might be, but yeah. It's just a house.
Exciting. It's fun to get rid of stuff.
Yeah, it's nice to have it sold and move on to the next thing. So I don't know, nothing special, which is maybe not exciting, but it was a nice house.
Yeah, it was where you proposed, the first house we designed together.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
Things are.
This was
obviously the most recent. That was
the
when
crutches.
That was when you tripped on the steps.
Yeah.
that was
from the bike.
This is because you tripped on the steps and you rode too soon. You broke your shoulder. I don't know what this is from. There's probably a couple we're missing. Yeah.
I'm ready to get hurt again.
No, you're not.
I feel like we just need to get rid of it all.
No. If you get rid of
trying to sleep in this thing was literally the worst. And then I just stopped sleeping.
If you get rid of it, then you'll need it again. So you gotta keep it. That's the thing. You're gonna hit me in the eye again. Chin that time. You child.
That scared the crap out of me.
Alright, Blane, I'll get them. Text me later. Yeah, I'll do it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Matt. You're home, dude. Woo! What'd you do? What did you do? You want help me unpack? You want help me unpack? Hey. Hey. Not the chair. Waking up race day morning, it feels like Christmas morning, like no stress.